Hi Cancer, this is going to be your May 2020 reading. Well, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anyone is welcome, cross-watchers are welcome too. And the movie I got for you guys was Alice in Wonderland. What's really interesting is immediately I saw a rabbit tapping a timer / clock as if time is either running out, it's time, or like, you know how they say everyone has a biological clock? That's what I'm seeing too with that. And I wasn't expecting to get that with this. A lot of you have baby fever or just simply want to settle down and be a nurturer. Kind of like Queen of Pentacles. You know how there's a bunny in that card too? That's what I'm seeing with that. There's a lot of fertility, and if not actual fertility, it's going to be like new territory. You're entering new territory and reaching a higher level of consciousness. It's not like you're pregnant with like many ideas. You want to do many things. It's almost overwhelming. And you know how Alice was always seen as quirky and weird for noticing stupid things? Like, did you see that rabbit? You're so in tune with the universe, and I see the rabbit could be signs and synchronicities, and you wonder if it's just you going crazy. You could literally be seeing rabbits everywhere, and it's like, did you see that rabbit? And everyone's like, what? Or that could just simply mean you're always seeing crazy signs, and you wonder if you're going crazy. Probably not. It's just you're leveling up. You're on like a new wave. What's really interesting is rabbits can symbolize fertility. You guys are either very fertile right now, literally, like you're trying to get pregnant, or you're about to embark on something new or weird. It feels weird. It only feels weird because it's new for you. Like I heard the words good luck too, because obviously rabbits can be good luck, as if the universe or somebody is rooting for you. You are the chosen one, kind of like Alice was. And I see that chosen one thing meaning you're here right now to break a cycle. Yesterday, fun fact, yesterday I recorded your reading, but I had to redo it because I don't think my delivery was just off, and I don't usually redo things. But what I got in the reading before was temptation in this deck. And temptation is obviously the devil. You know how Alice followed the rabbit and fell down the hole? It's like you're being lured there, either by bad options or good options. Temptation, it's like, I don't want to say someone wants to trap you. Maybe that's how it feels. You feel like you're being lured. Maybe you didn't really have any thoughts of motherhood until now, or maybe you didn't have these like new thoughts for you. Feels like they're like, I don't want to say penetrating, that sounds so weird. It's like they're penetrating you, all these new things. And it's like, am I going nuts? Why? This is so unlike me. That's how I'm seeing it too. I find it really funny how I got the temptation thing, as if you're being tempted or someone's very tempted with you. I'm really drawn to the fertility thing, as if you look fertile or you're just looking amazing and everyone's like, they view you as a temptation, Cancer. And to mention, well, the song I got off the soundtrack was Alice by Avril Lavigne. And some of the lyrics are, I'll get by, I will survive. When the world's crashing down, when I hit the ground. Obviously, Alice hit the ground. She fell down the hole. I feel like you fell down the hole of temptation. And then when you hit the ground, it's like, what do I do now? It's like, when Alice fell down the rabbit hole, that was fertility, that was the new beginning. It's like you keep going despite the chaos, and something feels new to you. This could literally be motherhood. You fell right down the hole into a motherhood or a new world, and that could just be being a mom. Queen of Pentacles vibe. It's like you're the nurturer now, and you didn't expect yourself to be that way. I'm gonna do something differently this time. Usually I set them up. I'm still gonna do that, but I want to start with some oracle cards just to get the feeling of the reading. Lots of fertility. It's like So, I don't want to be weird, but it's like someone wants to get you pregnant, or someone just has a very strong urge to settle down. I see it in a bad way, kind of. It's like you feel like you're being tempted by bad people who just want to like lure you in, but it's sort of a trap. But then with some people, I see it as genuine. Because obviously when you're a desirable person, you attract many things and many people. So let's see what we have here. Jeez. Adjacent possibilities. Remember how Alice, once she fell down the hole and she was laying there all confused, there's many doors. And she was too big to fit through one, and then she was too small to fit through. You know what I mean? You feel like you don't fit in. That could be what the weirdness is. Either with the mother thing, you feel like you won't be a good mom or something. Or maybe that's why this feels weird to you, because like you never wanted to be a mom before, now you do, and it's like, what? But this could also be all those synchronicities and opportunities hitting you all at once. And it's like, whoa, slow down. Storm warning. Things are brewing. Tense, changes, chaos. Remember I said in the midst of the chaos, you still keep going. I'll get by, I will survive when the world's crashing down when I hit the ground. So this is you hitting the ground, and then when you get up, there's all these possibilities. It's like time for reality, and you're like, I don't know what to do. This could also be many possible suitors, Cancer. And that's what's tempting. So many tempting offers, as if you have a lot of options right now. Interesting. And remember how I said when you're desirable, you attract bad ones too? Or this could just be, I'm getting Tower card vibes off of this. It's like something's coming in to really crumble your foundation, or the old foundation, and that could literally be motherhood, or something came in that just shook you up. Kind of how I got the world's crashing down thing. It's interesting. And what was really eye-opening to me, Cancer, is look how this one's all white and bright, as if that's the best possible option for you to go towards. And then there's all these little doors distracting you along your path. Kind of like how she was so focused on that rabbit, aka fertility or new beginnings. Like that's the best one. But then you also have to be careful, kind of like a 9 of Wands thing, where there's many obstacles in your way. I see the rabbit represents the best possible one. Like it's time. It's time for you to go. Or time is running out. You feel like it's that biological clock thing. Or it's like your time is running out. You have to make a choice. And this is the best possible one. But then remember I got temptation. With like the devil stuff. So I see this is the temptation. People trying to that's what it is. People trying to throw you off of your path. It's like this is the destination and they know it or something. Interesting. And also in my last reading before I had to redo it, I got something along the lines of a gift. It was the Ace of Pentacles, and obviously the Ace of Pentacles can be a gift. And in this deck, the Ace of Pentacles, the picture is a coin on a tree, as if it had to grow first before you could take it. Like it's time now, but it wasn't time before, it had to grow. But look at it, it's the best one now. It's the brightest one because it took time to grow and get brighter. Or maybe you can really see it now. You can't avoid it, kind of like Alice couldn't avoid the rabbit. She's like, I also said that too, remember in the movie everyone was trying to talk to her and she just seemed distracted? Those distractions could be multiple signs being thrown at you. Like, you can't avoid it anymore. It's time to walk through that door. And that door could be motherhood, or that door could be something you've been scared to do. It's just weird because I'm not really getting any specific with like... Remember I got that thing around good luck, as if the universe or somebody is rooting for you. You are the chosen one to break the cycle. Something about breaking a cycle, and I think it really worries you because it's a lot of pressure. Breaking what cycle though? Maybe you've been stagnant? What is this? Breaking what cycle? I hate when cards don't come out. Oof. Pretty sure this is the heart chakra. Sometimes I haven't used this deck in a while, so forgive me, but I am seeing this as heart stuff. I don't know, I'm really drawn to that because it's red, and you know what I say about red? Wait, what was I? Sometimes I just go blank. So, oh yeah, I'm breaking the cycle. Something, I think that has to do with heart healing. Maybe you've been surrounded by you've witnessed bad relationships, and you don't want to fall into that trap of, what's the word, temptation? Like people that appear good, but they're really not. And maybe that could also be why you've been avoiding the brightest door there, because it seems too good to be true, makes you feel weird. It's like, why do I suddenly want to be a mother? Why do I suddenly want to nurture this person? Ooh, this could also be about nurturing a person. Your heart chakra is like opening up. This person really did something to you, and you never really thought of having kids or being all mushy, you know what I mean, until you met this person, and now it's like, shit, is this the best possible option, but is it worth... I feel like I'm dealing with kind of like a playgirl here. It's like all these different people trying to get at you now. You know how people try to get at you mostly when you want to settle down, or when you finally find the one, that's when everyone suddenly wants to say they're in love with you and shit? That's annoying. I feel like that's actually happening to you. It's like you finally found the one that like rocked your world. It's like, here's the change you didn't expect to see. Well, I think you did see it coming because you were getting signs and synchronicities. You followed the rabbit, and the rabbit, like, someone lured you in. I don't see... Well, I think the lured you in thing resembles these jealous people trying to steer you away from this perfect option. But then I also see it as like someone lured you in, or that's what it seems like. It's like you guys are a magnet. Magnetic attraction is what I just got. So much... It's like, here's the door to heart healing or something. Someone shook you up and you didn't expect it. It's like, now I'm having all these feelings. Like, oh, I want to nurture this person. I don't know why. Look, oh my god, bottom of the deck. Door to personal healing and happiness. I say that as heart healing. This person... It's like, makes you forget anyone who's ever mistreated you, or... It's like, well, that's the best possible option. Look at how beautiful that is. Door to personal healing and happiness. Like, I know this person can give me happiness. I know I can heal or help each other here. That's weird. It's like you guys have a mission together. It's like you're entering a new phase in your life, and it scares you. You know how Alice, she just fell down, it's like she went into a different realm that wasn't really reality. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're in a daze. This is not real. I feel like I just heard this is not real. Did I really find the one already? It's really just rocked my world and stirred things up. Or someone's trying to stir things up and throw you away from this. Look at temptation. I know I didn't get that for a reason. And also with the gift thing I was sort of channeling yesterday, even though I didn't post a video, I think that was for a reason, because I feel much better to deliver it today. I think that had to do with, remember how I said the pentacle was on the tree for the Ace of Pentacles in this deck? Something had to grow before it's birthed. Kind of, that's why I was getting the whole fertility thing, which is really insane. Obviously a baby has to grow before the gift comes. I feel like that's a gift for a lot of you. This baby changed your life. Motherhood changed your life. For a lot of people that's true, you know what they say. But then also kind of like how a baby has to grow. Something it's in its beginning stages. It has to grow before it actually comes to fruition. I'm getting lots of Empress vibes too. Like, it's like waiting for your seeds to grow, or waiting for your abundance to come in, and then here it's in. It's the brightest door. It's the brightest option. I see with adjacent possibilities, all of a sudden, it's like there's no doors here, and then all of a sudden you're walking down the path, and then they're like, walk in this door, walk in this door. I'm really drawn to the one on the ground, as if, you know how Alice fell down and she, oh, and yesterday I also got the Eight of Swords, and she couldn't get up off the ground in the card. You felt trapped, and it's like, that's a trap door. Someone wants to, that's what the temptation is too. It's like people want to bring you, it's like push you in that trap door so you don't get back up. Someone doesn't want you to elevate. I don't understand what that is. If not a little person going out of their way to do it, it's as if it's a test or something. Like, will you be able to get through this? Will you make it to the next phase, to the next door, kind of like a video game? And remember those lyrics? It said, I'll get by, I will survive, when the world's crashing down, when I hit the ground. When I hit the ground, I'm just gonna keep getting back up. It's like how, like Alice fell down the rabbit hole. It's a new beginning, but despite the chaos and the distractions and something feeling new, you're still gonna make it through. That rhymed. But yeah, this could be a literal person or people getting in your way, or it could just be like it seems that way, but it's not intentional. Like, there's always going to be someone bothering you, there's always going to be someone jealous because you got the better option. It's like door to personal healing and happiness. It's literally, that pretty much sums it up. You're doing so well. You got the best. I get this feeling you have the best option. So you're entering Wonderland. Life feels like a wonderland right now. And look at the dove. There's hope. It's like your hope was restored in this situation. Interesting. Let me get one more card here. Sixth chakra. I'm really drawn to the forehead, as if your intuition is so strong. Remember I said you're on a whole nother level of consciousness that you might actually appear crazy to other people. It's like you're so in tune with the universe, so in tune with your intuition. I feel drawn to pick this up because it's like your intuition is guiding you to that door, and that's the right door. You're not, maybe that's what it is too, you're not tempted by other offers or that trap door that's just gonna put you right back where you started. You know better now. You know better to choose this one. You know what's real and what's fake, Cancer. Interesting. Lots of your intuition. It's like, just like Alice, her intuition, she's like, I need to follow that rabbit because I know it's going to lead me to where I need to be. She didn't really know why she wanted to follow it, but she did. It's like curiosity. But this time, curiosity isn't going to kill you or put you right back to where you started. It's going to bring you to the light. I just got to bring you to the light. Isn't that funny? Okay, time for the cards. Let's shuffle really quick. Okay, what do we have for Cancer? Ooh, interesting. Sorry, Cancer. I wanted to shuffle the cards off camera to avoid all the clacking noise because I do it really loud. But anyway, this is what I got. And interestingly enough, we have this. I see that as people fighting over you, Cancer. Kind of like the door thing. Adjacent possibilities. Many people want to get at you, but I feel like you have your eyes set on one person or one thing, one destination. And I think that's the rabbit. It's like the luckiest door of them all. It's like you're analyzing your options right now. You're trying to make a choice. Because remember how I got, not only is time running out, or it's time, or you know how they say everyone has a biological clock. I'm seeing it 3 different ways. You feel like time is running out. You just find the one because you're sick of being single. 2, it's time, like the universe is pushing you. Time to make a choice. I'm really drawn to the infinity sign. That card is if you have like infinite options, or that's what it feels like. You feel like you're being distracted. You don't know what the right choice is, but deep down you know. Where's your intuition guiding you? Better not be that trap door. Because, yeah, people might be fighting for your attention. People might be interested in you, but not all of them are really interested in you, if that makes sense. Massive change. Didn't I get sort of, I was getting tower vibes here with the storm warning. In one of my readings before, it was for Scorpio a long time ago, I got tower moment hit them like a tornado. I feel like that's you. Either you or someone else is feeling pressure to make a choice or finally make a move because it's like they want to settle down. Someone feels really drawn to do that. It's like a biological clock. And if this is who I'm talking to with that, it's like you feel pressure to settle down. It's like, okay, now I finally need to take things seriously and choose a partner. Someone who I can count on, someone who I just got thick and thin with this. Something changed. It's like a big, huge leap of faith. Like, it's time to go. It's time for this. And then 2 of Cups, which is union. A lot of you could be going into a union with your soulmate, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get into that too much, but it's like it's time. It wasn't before, but now it is. And this is really, I literally screamed when I saw this because I'm really drawn to how he's leaving behind 2 swords. As if that's the distraction. Someone's trying to throw you off of your path. Like I said, those 2 swords are the trap door. Like, yes, Alice went down the hole, but with that trap door, I don't think you're ever gonna get back up. Remember, I got 8 of Swords yesterday, which means mental entrapment. You can't make up your mind. So it's like someone wants to keep you in limbo. But there was a change. It's like that's the end of that. There's no more. Someone made a leap of faith. And here's the mutual reciprocity. Reciprocity. It's the best option for you. See that as the same thing. It's like someone came and rocked your world. This is my opportunity for healing and happiness. Cost to be that pregnancy vibe I was getting really shook things up. That could be a massive change. That is a change. Dogs are loyalty. It's like someone's sticking with you through this pregnancy. If not pregnancy, it's a new phase in your life. And I feel like you need people more now than ever. Yeah, especially with that door. It's like getting this is the person. It's time now. This is your person. But then all those doors are the bad options. It's like people from the past, like low vibrational shit, it's like they're jealous and they're fighting for you right now. But I feel like you've pulled away, you've went into like isolation. I don't think these people even see you or they're around you. But it's as if they're still trying to cause chaos. That's what I was also getting with this. People just trying to throw you off of your path. Trying to steer you away from this. What's really selfish about that is, you know how some people, they don't want you? They know they're not good for you, but at the same time they want to stop you from finding what's good for you. That's what I'm saying with this. 7s. I'm getting a 7 of Cups vibe. Options. They're either really jealous you have options, or they're jealous that you're not taking options anymore. You're serious. You want to settle down. Something changed you, and I feel like that change was meeting your other half. And then here are these people still trying to drop hints or distractions. People trying to throw you off, but it's not working. Because it's like you have self-control. It's like you're taming that beast. Taming that beast so you don't fall for temptation. I feel like this, I'm talking to someone who fell for temptation a lot in the past, but not anymore. You also made up your mind. You know it's time for you. Tap tap. The rabbit pointing at the timer saying it's time. Time is running out. And I feel like that makes you nervous, makes you want to just go. Into the unknown is what I got. I mean, essentially, you're stepping into a world you have no idea yet. Kind of like Alice. But then you end up, it's like in that world, you end up finding the most important person. There's balance. It's like you're trying to find your balance here, but you finally put an end to something, end to multiple options, and an end to temptation. You went within, and then here's the jackpot. Here's the door to personal healing and happiness. And remember, I also said it was a test, but you didn't fall for it. Because if you went back down that trap door, you wouldn't be able to get it back up. You'd be in mental entrapment again, kind of like the Eight of Swords. And what really, really made me scream out, like, do you know how I said on that card, the Ace of Pentacles was on a tree as if it needed to grow before you could really take that gift? See this too as two people needed to grow before they came together. Maybe it seemed unlikely. You guys weren't together at one point and you had a lot of options, a lot of suitors. You know how some people kind of fill a void, they sort of just date around but they're not serious? I feel like you put an end to that. You went within, and I think that made a lot of people angry. A lot of people are still trying to get at you or come through with a tempting offer, but little do they know you're not that same person. You're not interested in playing around, you're interested in settling down. I think that's the difference this time around. And just like I say, when you're a desirable person, you attract the good, the bad, and the ugly. So these are many, many different things, and you're not interested. You can also be analyzing those options, like it's time is running out, I need to make a choice because I'm getting older and I want to settle down. That biological clock thing, I don't know why I'm so drawn to say that. Or time is just running out to follow your dreams. I also got this vibe of like someone you're collaborating with on a business idea, because in career this can mean two people working together, you know? Balance, two people have good ideas. So that could be very well be it too. Working with friends, family business. Something tells me this is risky. That could be, aside from the pregnancy and fertility thing, that could be it too. It's like, remember I said you were like pregnant with so many good ideas, but it's not like they could be birthed yet because you weren't going. It's like now it is. Now I'm loyal, like the dog, to my plans. And I feel like someone's very loyal to you. I don't think people were loyal to you in the past. Those tempting offers were... And that temptation card, which is the devil in this deck, it's just a girl. She's in the water and it's like the water's drowning her. That's the trapdoor, that's the stuff. It's like now you're not drowning, you're learning how to swim away from it. The same things aren't tempting to you anymore, if that makes sense. That analogy. It's like you can drop it. You can try to throw things in my face all you want, but I'm different now. I know I have infinite possibilities and different things around me, different possibilities, but I know that one at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the door, that's the best one for me. You feel guided there. Your intuition is telling you. Remember how I said your intuition is just so strong right now? You're on a whole nother wave. I feel like people are also viewing you as a little crazy. I just got the audacity too. People are really butthurt of the fact that you left them behind and you decided to go your own way for a bit. See, you put an end to all these people and they're like, how dare you leave me behind? That kind of energy. Trying to make up your mind. You were confused for a minute there. Look, that's also a 2. You were trying to find balance here and then you finally found it, or you found your other half. someone who will be loyal to you. And something tells me it took a lot out of you to just finally make that leap of faith. You were wondering if this was the right door to walk through, but it is. This person's loyal. This person will balance you in the right way, kind of like yin and yang. Strong soulmate energy. Like, it's time now. It's time for you to go with this person. I feel like you already knew this person, but it just wasn't time for you guys to come together yet. Kind of like that Ace of Pentacles thing. You guys had to grow. But then the rabbits came, and he's like, it's time. Kasabi, you want to settle down with this person? That's what that is too. You could be having a baby with them, or you want to have a baby with them. You feel this nurturing side coming out of you, and that could scare you too, because maybe you never thought you'd want to be a mother until you met the right one. Sometimes it takes meeting the right one to bring that side out of you. I'm really drawn to look at the dog too, as if you weren't really loyal in the past. Maybe you just didn't really settle down, and that's what all these adjacent possibilities or doors are. Something's very mystical about it. Scorpio energy, Earth, Virgo, a lot of Earth here. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do any more cards. I kind of want to keep pulling the same cards out of that deck. But yet, you know this is the right choice for you. This person is loyal. This person's the real deal. They're not just another temptation. They're not just gonna come and screw your life up. I feel like they've rocked your life. They changed your life for the good. Kind of like how two people trigger one another. That's why I really say this is a strong soulmate connection. Or a strong soul connection of some kind. You could have met your... I don't know why I feel the strongest says. You could have met your twin flame before, years back, or maybe months back. And in the meantime, when you're away from them, you sort of talk to other people. But now that's the end of that. You made up your mind. You're serious now. You want to be loyal to one another. That's just what I'm seeing. Really drawn to the line on there too. Leo is a fixed sign. It's like, this is the end. This is also the end of these other people trying to infiltrate. Okay, to finish up this reading, look at a few more of these cards. Interesting. Action. Those two horses. I said yin and yang. That's what I'm getting here too. I forget which one is yin and yang, but it's like masculine and feminine. Passion, and then there's like that coldness. You guys both balance one another. You found the best possible option. And look how fast. I see this as the feminine energy. You're going so fast because you're sure this time. It's time. And you're seizing it without a second thought. You're headed towards the light or the rabbit. You're following it. Rabbits are also white. And in this card, so is that door. That door could be motherhood. That door could be some sort of business idea or collaboration with another individual. It's like it's a guy and a girl. You guys both have things. It's like you're introducing each other to different worlds is what I got. Look how he's just following her lead. It's like whatever you want is what we'll do. This person's loyal, and I feel like this person's in it for the long haul. So you guys are trying to get away before anything can bother you. I really hate that door. It's like, it could be an ex or something that was trying to reel you back in and put you right back where you started. But look at you, you're running. You're running towards the light, you're running away from that trapdoor. You're finally putting the action in. It's time. And now you're rushing because you feel like time's running out. Or like I said, that's your biological clock is ticking. You're going with this person. You found the one. Interesting. temple path. I get a very sacred feeling off of this, as if it's a chapel. I'm getting wedding vibes too. Kind of the Three of Pentacles type thing. It's like, here's the altar. This is the finish line. It's like you found the one, now you just wanna get everything done. Angel of balance. This person balances you. I feel like you also balance them. It's like he's following her lead. It's like he trusts her judgment. Or as if she is going first and he's sort of just follows her. She's an inspiration to him. Something tells me you're also very pure. White is very pure energy. You could have like a white aura. I don't know why I feel drawn to say that. Everything's drawn to you. When you're a desirable person, you attract many things, and not all those things are good. But like the white horse is going to the white light. This person sees you as pure. You always seem to attract pure things, or you go towards, everything you do is pure. That's what I just got. This person's like, how do I find my light? I'm just gonna follow her. That's cute. It's like you were the catalyst for this person and they were the catalyst for you. Balance. Okay, Cancer. That's the end of your reading. Hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe if it resonated. You're very fertile at this time. Literally and figuratively. Just go. Time to make action. It's time. It's different for everybody. Take it how it resonates. But I really like this. I think this person, whoever you're with, is loyal. I find you very pure. Your energy is pure. Okay, Cancer. Bye.